Well, sports is a very competitive way of a country compete each other in a field of sports such as running, soccer, or marathon or something like that. It has become a very prestigious achievement of a country that gets the medal. Because of that, it needs a very good person who has excelled in their skill, and sometimes the person who has that skill is not on their country, but it's from other country. And then in order to bring that people from out of the country to the in the country, it must be naturalized to be that that to be a person from that country. I mean, they get citizenship on current state country who brings them to that country. And then that's why the why this motion appears, which is this house will disallow the practice of instantaneously naturalizing foreign athletes to serve on national sports team. Well, there is one important keywords here, which is instant naturalizing. Instant naturalizing is like a shortcut way for people who want to be naturalized or be a person from this country to gain citizenship from foreign citizen to become a current citizen. But since the naturalizing has a very strict rules and very long time to execute, and this instant naturalizing itself is a way to bypass these rules and gain citizenship as soon as possible. And we as the government itself, we want to disallow this practice itself, disallow the practice itself, ladies and gentlemen. And then in the status quo, we can see the practice itself, it still exists, especially in Asian countries where there is so many foreign players from South American or outside Asian country to compete in Olympiad on sport field on national level. They are becoming their national sports team. And then why and then the status quo itself is very dubious, because we can see there is no we can see the urgency from this motion itself. We as the government itself does not seeing any important stuff that granting this foreign athlete citizenship. Why what only because they do sports and making us good at international level, gaining prestige by gaining medals and something, it is not important for us to give them a special treatment of instant citizenship, ladies and gentlemen. And then, as our stance in this motion, we as the government, we will prevent this practice and not giving this at least itself special treatment. And we want them to follow the rules, and follow the rules by our book or by our undang-undang to be naturalized with our rules, not within this special instance of instant naturalizing. We want them to experience the same process as other people do. And our mechanism in trying to ban this ban these foreign athletes become instantly naturalized is we will revise our undang-undang or our rules about naturalization, that we will specify which one is worthy enough to get the instant naturalization. And we will totally exclude the foreign athlete from getting it. We are going to make rules about it, about undang-undang and stuff like that. And we will specify too which people would get, who worthy enough to get this kind of instant naturalization, that it will expand on my arguments later. Well, let's jump to my arguments, which is we will make a point that a good government is the one who treat everyone equally. Everyone equally, which means everyone should follow should follow the naturalization process itself by the book, and not and but there is a but in here, that only an important only for important matter or urgent matter, that this kind of naturalization can be bypassed and be skipped for like, or be only for like 2 years or 3 years or something. It's become instantaneously or being short, and we and this kind of motion itself, this kind of practice itself will discard the good government status from us, and it is just unresponsible for us to chase medal, and we going to sacrifice everyone right to only chase the medal or the prestige from other country by winning the competition. And then and then it the foreign athletes itself, it's not really important or worthy enough to get instant naturalization. We know that the sport itself is very prestigious and give our country a name, right? Of but from our opinion, it is not enough. It is only a medal, and what you can do with a medal, only to show it to another country. And it is very very embarrassing for us to very embarrassing that we are going to completely neglect the our rules only for a piece of gold or piece of silver. And then we as the government, we will only add this kind of instant naturalization only for emergency or urgent issues only. For example, if we are in Indonesia, we will give citizenship, instant citizenship to any kind of refugee of war, such as, for example, from Rohingya or from Uyghur who managed to escape from the mainland China or something like that. We know that they are important because they are facing a real trouble in their country, and they are fleeing to our country in order to escape from that problem. And then because of that, it is very important and urgent, and urgent, so we are justified enough to give them an instant naturalization. And then for political asylum too, they are important too. We are giving them a safe place to we are going to give them a safe place to express their opinion, because probably they are being chased by the authorities in their country, that we are going to give them a safe place. And then we as the government, we will disallow this practice of instantaneously naturalizing foreign athletes, because it is not important, and there is so many important stuff rather than the many important issues to be given the naturalization instead of the sports team. And then only that we as the government, they propose this motion. Thank you.